Alright guys, so it has been so much going on and I really haven't been here to update you guys like I said I would. I don't even remember when I did those last couple clips. If I can even find them, if I even include them in this video. If I don't, then this would just be a whole separate video to itself, which is probably for the best. But I'm still gonna look back and try to find those clips because I think I just talked a little bit more and included some things that I'm not gonna be able to recall and include in this video, so it would just kind of add on to it a little bit. But it is Friday, September 16th. It is Friday. Happy Friday, my friends. I'm at work. I'm on break. It's 2:04. I go back at 2:40. Maybe a few minutes later because the other teacher took like an extra 10 minutes. So maybe a few minutes later. I'm definitely not gonna rush myself. But this video is intended to kind of get into where I'm at right now in this pregnancy, how I've been feeling, symptoms I've been having, all of that. I don't have any notes. I don't have anything that is gonna help me with this video. I just have myself, so we're just gonna get into it. All right. My app says that I am Friday. I should be, according to the app, 10 weeks, 4 days. So we're already 10 weeks in, which is like really nerve-wracking because I said that I wouldn't start posting these videos until I made it past 12 weeks. And like I have a couple more weeks and I'm gonna be 12 weeks. My next appointment is September 22nd at 12:30. And that is, it's supposed to be ultrasound because I already got the pregnancy confirmed with the test and everything. I had got that done September 1st. So there's that. I will put, I might not. I was gonna say I will put that ultrasound in here because baby is really, really small. Really small. Baby just looks like a little jelly bean in my tummy right now. When they like zoomed out, you could see baby, and it's like very small right now. So I guess it's kind of exciting to see how far, it would have grown by the time I go to my next appointment. This last appointment was done at a regular little clinic. It's like a little walk-in. You schedule it for getting your pregnancy test and everything confirmed, getting those first free ultrasounds, all of that. And now I have myself set up at an actual clinic. So now I'm at St. Vincent's. I delivered UAB at Simona. I delivered. My mind is everywhere. I had to process what I just said. I delivered Simona at UAB because what the hell. But yeah, so I delivered Simona, my first baby. If you guys don't know, she's my firstborn. She came Christmas Eve. She was 10 weeks premature, 2 pounds 6 ounces, and I had her at UAB. So now here we are going to St. Vincent's for personal reasons, which I won't kind of let out. They did a fantastic job taking care of me and my baby, by the way. It's just a couple of the minor things that just made me feel a little bit more comfortable trying to go to the hospital. Plus, so many people have been praising St. Vincent's. I just wanted to see what the atmosphere would be like. But, and I'm sorry guys, don't mind this little pimple. I really don't want you guys to pay attention to it. It's like the only thing I'm looking at, but don't pay attention to it. It'll be gone in a day or two. But, yes, you guys. So, with my very first pregnancy, I noticed that I was really, really, really out of breath. I could barely talk. I was like breathless nonstop. I think I remember saying in one of these videos that it feels like, one of these recent videos, by the way, not with Simona, but one of these recent videos that I've been recording. I feel like I remember saying something like, it's almost like I'm fighting my own body for oxygen. and that has went down a lot. I've been able to manage my breathing a whole lot better, which is always a plus. I guess it's when I really get into conversation or really get into my ranting modes does it become a little bit more difficult, but for the most part, I think we're making progress, and I think that everything is okay as far as that goes. I have been experiencing cramps here and there. I don't really know what they're caused from, but they haven't been anything too intense. I've been checking consistently for spotting or blood because I just freak out so much, and I bled for weeks with Simona, to be quite honest. I had the implantation spotting, which I'm trying to see. I didn't have.
3 hours later.
I don't think I did. I want to say maybe, but I don't remember having any implantation spotting this go round. My period just never showed up. There was never any blood on the tissue, and I know because I checked feverishly, but there was never any blood, never any spotting. With Simona, I had the implantation bleeding, and I just bled anytime, a little bit TMI, but anytime I had intercourse, I spotted after, and I would have like really, really intense back cramps that really just like push me away from it altogether. And I don't get that this time either. So that's a plus. There have been no bleeding, but I check all the time just to be safe, especially considering how far I am now. Over 10 weeks, it would just probably more than likely not be a good sign to see any red. So we're just gonna pray against that. My emotions have been everywhere. My emotions have been so bad. I've been crying my eyes out with every single little thing. I thought it was like rough with Simona, but this pregnancy has been like zapping the tears out of me, zapping the energy out of me. I'm just so tired, so emotional, like always, just always at it, and it's just not good. I'm sorry if I say a lot. Another thing that is really, really intense for me right now is my nausea. I was sick off and on with Simona. Most times it was just nausea. I probably threw up 2, 3 times max. But this baby, I throw up almost every single morning. If it's not during the morning, it's at some point of the day. It has been going on since I found out I was pregnant, and just getting a little bit worse with the throwing up. And the nausea is just kicking my behind without a doubt. So that's another thing. So we talked about the breathlessness, the nausea, the emotions. I have been having headaches off and on, and that makes me nervous because I have to note that last pregnancy I had preeclampsia, and they said headaches are a sign of preeclampsia, so it makes me really think about it. The headaches have been recent though. It's probably some that sprung up within the last few weeks, and they're off and on. It's like it does go away if I take medicine, which is a good thing because sometimes I have migraines and headaches. I'm sorry, I'm getting tired. Just talking has me ready to go to sleep. But I can take medicine and the headaches will go away, but then they will. You can literally see everything in the background. Just ignore that. I can take medicine and the headaches will go away, but then they come back a few hours later, and sometimes they drag into the next day, sometimes not. I kind of feel one trying to edge on. So sorry, excuse me. I kind of feel one trying to edge on now, but I hope it doesn't get any worse because I still have to be here until 5ish, probably around 5:30 when all my kids leave. I think after this I'm gonna go to sleep because I don't know what happened to the energy. It must just be pregnancy things, but I'm tired now, like all of a sudden. So, I was gonna kind of mention something about phantom kicks, and then I decided not to, and then I decided why not. Because I hear a lot of people talking about how after your first baby, you still kind of feel movements that are like really reminiscent of when you're pregnant, and even in your second pregnancy, way earlier on before baby is actually even able to move. It's almost like I kind of feel fluttering, but I wouldn't technically want to blame it on the fetus because it's still too small in my mind to actually be felt. But I feel like there's some bubbling or regular stomach things that are just going on that's giving me the insinuation that it could be something moving in there. I know there is, but the insinuation that I feel baby moving versus just my stomach being a stomach. But that's another thing that we can add into the list. Oh, I'm so forgetful. My mind is awful. Now, I really will take things, or somebody can give me something, and I will put it down in a few seconds and literally not think about it at all until weeks down the line and not know where it's at or anything. So there's that. That's another little thing. And I guess we can include this exhaustion as one of the symptoms because I'm tired. Just started talking, I'm tired. It's crazy how I go from like full energy to no energy. And because of that, we're probably gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. There's really not too much else that I could think of. These are just the primary symptoms that I've been experiencing at 10 weeks. There's no belly or anything yet, or at least no detectable baby belly or anything. Not that I know of. So there's my stomach. No detectable baby bump yet, but I guess we can add that. I have been so bloated. I get bloated very quickly now when I eat. So, can't do anything about that, but it's really annoying, and the amount of times I found myself over the toilet just trying to kind of alleviate that, or over the toilet because the pressure of the blow is just like way too intense for me to continue to let it sit, is immensible. But I digress on that. We're gonna leave that because I don't want to scare anybody. It's just things that I've been experiencing. I really feel like this is a sucky video. I was gonna say something else. I really feel like this is a sucky video. I feel like I might be talking a bit too quick and at the same time talking a bit too much. So like I said, we're gonna go ahead and conclude the video now so I can go ahead and go to sleep, and I will see you guys in the next video. The next time you guys see me, I hear rolling outside the door, but the next time you guys see me probably won't be until the next appointment, which like I said is on the 22nd of September, which is next Thursday. It's next Thursday. It's Friday, so I have 6 more days until we get there. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for tuning in, being present for my daughter and myself, and now this new little baby that we're completely unprepared for. I will keep you guys updated as much as I can. Updates will be coming more diligently after I can get the news out. Right now I've really been beating around the bush because I document when I want to document, and that's thin because I really don't want to put too much into it with the knowledge that things, it's really sad, but it's like things can really go wrong at any point. And I learned that with Simona. Thank God my baby is still here, but it just reminds me that things can really switch up in an instant and really quickly at that. But that's not to say that it can't switch up 10-20 weeks from now again, like it did with her being a late term pregnancy thing. We're just gonna pray against it. And we'll really get into everything else that I would have to do to try to make sure that this baby stays in a little bit longer. Like I know for one, there is a quote unquote a baby aspirin or a preeclampsia pill that's supposed to help with that situation. But I'm gonna go ahead and go. It's already 2:20. I only have 20 minutes to nap, and that's not enough time. But alright, you guys, love you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, guys. Mwah.